Hello Z, here's Rosie. It's time for a Nintendo Direct. God, will Nintendo just not fucking announce these things the day before? Oh man, sorry my voice is a little cracky. I don't I don't usually have to talk this early in the morning. But yeah, Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. I'm curious to see how many games are going to be Switch 2 exclusive. I imagine a lot of third-party stuff would still support the Switch 1 at this point, but who knows, you know? I expect we'll probably see more info on a lot of things that have been revealed before, rather than it being like tons of new announcements. That's my expectation. But we'll probably get a Square Enix remaster and farming, because that's just how these things go. Well, yeah, I'm just along for the ride. Not really super hyped about anything, especially because I don't own a Switch 2 and don't plan to own one anytime soon, despite the Donkey Kong. Hey Alcazor, hey Gavin. Man, this is kind of mesmerizing to look at. This is new too. Normally they just have the logo. I guess this is what we get with the Switch 2, is fancy loading screens. As always, let me know if the volume and everything is alright. I should probably turn this up for y'all. Sorry about that sudden shift. I didn't realize how low it was set. But that's just what happens. I dropped something. I've been dropping things all morning. I dropped my freaking cinnamon roll, and then that doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me happy at all. God, I can notice my voice being so crackly, like crazy. Wooly, hello. Oh boy, here we go. Can't believe they finally announced that Silksong was canceled. Canceled on the Switch. It'll show up elsewhere. It's now only coming to Xbox. Ooh, crescendo. Being all cinematic up in here. Oh my god, there's balls! Can't wait for some people to be like, look at this! Look at how kitty Nintendo is! Xbox for life! Frickin' Sony has no games and Nintendo is for embryos! Switch 2! I'm out of here. Banana. It's like the same sound. Alright, I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks cool. It's, we got a legally distinct John Granblue over here. Or maybe it's supposed to be like Breath of the Wild Link. Legally distinct.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
Kind of interesting seeing the cell shading, because I'm so used to Capcom doing like the mega ultra realism now.
Into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
We can't afford not to go. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
still have never played a Monster Hunter. I should really check that series out.
I can hear them. Two sounds.
Wait, I guess I should put that as a free space on my bingo card too. Along with Square Enix Remaster and Farming, there's just always going to be Monster Hunter.
Hello everyone! Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development
It's
partners.
too early to be so chipper.
What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
Thank you, Nintendo. I don't have basic problem-solving skills, so I'm glad you're looking out for me.
The game will launch on both platforms. Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming
I shouldn't be
Nintendo
too hard
Switch
on
games.
him. Some people really are that dumb.
Let the good times
Oh,
roll.
we're doing this again.
By Royal Decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch.
Brand new, eh?
Roll
I
your
was kind of
Katamari
expecting
through
like more
historic eras
remasters
like
and stuff,
Edo
but
Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to
Hey,
restore the universe for the king of
you're
all
P
cosmos.
now. Everyone gets nicknames. You're P.
Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. In addition,
I beat the
roll out with
remaster of the
friends in
first
online
Katamari game
multiplayer.
recently.
Make a big
And hot
Katamari
take,
and
it
earn
was
the
really
most
fun,
points to
but
be
also-
crowned the winner.
Fuck the
Plus,
king. He's
the
such
iconic
a
music
cock.
is back with an all-new soundtrack
Remakes
featuring
are
new
slippery.
and returning music artists from the series
I'll
history.
have to play the original and like compare because I've only played
Get ready
the
to
remake.
rock
So
and roll through the ages when
It'd be
Once
kinda
Upon a
wacky if
Katamari
I've been
launches
playing like
on
an
Nintendo
inferior
Switch
version this whole
October
time.
24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
nice, nice, nice.
The dance floor is calling.
Oh jeez, am I gonna have to mute this? Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, it's probably still bleeding through my mic, but you know, wow, 40 hot new tracks, you guys. Whoa. It would be amazing if it was still on the Wii, though. That would be incredible. Wait, these are neat. Wouldn't you want to like actually show the songs? Like actually have them like playing? But they're not doing that. That's what? It's so weird being like this song is in here and then you're not playing it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Party mode. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Man, really coming in with the current
Next up,
hits.
our games heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Remember the
including
brand new
some
single,
games that will
All-Star
also be
by
available
Smash
on
Mouth.
Nintendo Switch. Battle Beyond the Limit.
Oh, jeez.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the latest in the Arena Battler series.
Was this not on Switch?
Enter the fray with over 180
Or-
fighters. In episode battle mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8
it
characters, including Goku.
Like, Knopf has this one on PlayStation, so like,
Or follow your own path and redefine history with
so
alternate versions of
was
those
it not on
encounters.
Switch, or is this like a
In
new
custom battle
Switch 2
mode,
version?
you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios. Then share them online with players around the world. Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers.
Yeah,
Immerse
that's what
yourself
people
in the
want.
characters and unleash powerful attacks.
Help me out!
Get ready to shake the earth and break the heavens when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero launches
Yeah,
on
I
the
wouldn't
Nintendo
have assumed
Switch
that it
2
wasn't
and
already on
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch
That's-
systems November 14th. Pre-orders
That's
begin
crazy
later
that it
today
wasn't.
on Nintendo eShop. Time to get back to your roots.
Yeah, okay. Never been interested in this one, personally. Bellsprout, no! You broke the TV. Wish I could do that. I mean, actually, you know, I want to keep my CRTs, but if I could just, like, upgrade my existing flat screens into, like, ultra-wide curved screens, that'd be pretty neat. Just hit it with a hammer and the 4K turns on. Original Plants vs. Zombies is absolute peak, and then EA bought PopCap and ruined everything forever. Ain't that how it goes?
The club is yours.
Well, we're really just going in on the things things relevant to Rosie right now. I hope I don't have to mute this as well, so I'm just gonna keep talking. Hey, you know, like back in the Netherlands, it was like, you know, football is one of the big national sports, but you know, I generally didn't care that much unless it was like a European Cup or a World Cup, and then you kind of have to get excited because everyone's excited, and you know, you can just kind of be part of the party, you know. All
Get
right.
reacquainted with these games.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man!
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch. Through forests,
Cool.
or on ice,
Like I
Use
guess
pack-tastic
it was
moves
inevitable
to
that they were
clear
going to do this
stages in
eventually,
style.
but
and
Yeah.
even take on powerful bosses. Plus, now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op.
I hope they don't mess anything up from the original game this
Pac-Man
time
World
around.
2 Repack launches on
'Cause the
Nintendo
Pac-Man World
Switch
1
2
remake had
and
some weird
Nintendo
changes
Switch,
in it.
September 26th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Lead your party of black mages, dragoons, and other allies to victory in the beloved strategy RPG Final Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements.
Does this count for the Square Enix remaster Bingo Square? Because, you know,
The game
we
is
already knew
now
about
fully
this.
voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options.
Man,
a
every
feature to
FF
review
game
story
has like the
events,
UK cats
and
now.
more.
It's just like part of the franchise at this point.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. When the clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and the dark hour begins. Step
All right,
into the
getting a port
shoes
of
of a
this.
high school student who, together with his friends, awakens the supernatural power
That ought to
of
make some people
Persona.
happy. Personally,
Attend
though,
class
like
and explore
for
the
me,
city during the
this is
day
one of those
as
franchises
you
where it's
forge
like,
bonds
no,
with
it has to
every
be on
interaction.
PlayStation. That's where it
Then
belongs.
battle through the mysterious Tower
Which is
of
silly, I
Tartarus,
know. And if I didn't own a
strategically take down
PlayStation, I would
rampaging
probably be
shadows
like,
at night.
hell yeah, Switch port.
Enter the dark hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
All right,
Next, please take a look at this.
that's what I've been doing this whole time. Expansion for Tears of the Kingdom.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself.
The Muso. Oh yeah, right. That's happening. I fucking forgot that was
We
happening.
face it together.
That's how much I care about the Zelda franchise at this point. God, I they ruined it for me.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places? This is madness!
Like, I thought that Breath of the Wild was like, okay, we finally
There is
figured out
danger
that we
here.
shouldn't, like, be strangled by tradition every
Mostly
single
so.
time. We shouldn't keep doing the exact same thing every time. And then they immediately proved that they were just gonna do this thing every time now. Yeah, like, this shouldn't really count for a partner showcase, should it? You're right, you're right. I kind of forgot that's what we were doing.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when
my
it
day, these
launches
games
this
take
winter.
Gundams.
We'll share more information on this title
Oh,
in the
man.
future. Let's continue with some
I have
more
stories
games
about
coming
that.
to Nintendo Switch 2. The realest Madden ever.
Okay,
built
I
from
guess I get to
Sundays.
talk about that then.
It's
So
game
one of my
time.
first,
Kick off
like
your
I
journey to become an
wasn't
NFL
really able to
legend
get
in the
into
most
Gundam
dynamic Madden
as a
game
kid.
yet.
Like they
Rule
aired
the field
Wing,
with
but
all
for
new
whatever
player
reason it
traits
didn't
and
click for
realistic
me.
play styles.
And then it was just like years of hearing people like
Immerse
rave about
yourself in
Gundam, and
authentic
then
team
when I got an
traditions
Xbox 360, I
and
think,
strategize playmaking
like.
decisions with newly added features
Like I
to
had
lead
like
your
one
team
game
to
with it at
victory.
first, and then I
All
went and
built from
downloaded all these
real
demos off of
NFL
Xbox
data.
Live, right? And I got one for like one of the
Franchise
Gundam games,
mode.
and it was
Choose from
Dynasty
3 new
Warriors
archetypes to
with
begin
G
your coaching
Gundam,
legacy.
and
Or become your
I
favorite
was not
NFL
familiar
coach,
with G
each with
Gundam. I
their
was just
own
familiar with the
strategies.
traditional Gundam thing, so I
Customize
was
your
like,
game
what the
plan by
fuck is
selecting
this?
new abilities each week that offer
Right
different
down to having
tactical
Master
advantages.
Asia gave you the
Then
tutorial.
level
I'm
them
like,
up to
Master
fine-tune
Asia? That's
your
a real
plays.
character name?
Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online
Not as one of
multiplayer.
the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games, and like.
EA Sports Madden NFL 26.
He had me
touches
play it
down
once
on
and I
Nintendo
really
Switch
didn't
2,
like it. There was so
August 14th.
so much
Pre-orders are
bullshit in
available
between,
now on
like
Nintendo
actually fucking
eShop.
fighting.
A cozy campfire is calling.
Naturally.
Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy
Dark
fire
Souls
building
camping
sim. Chop
It's
wood,
coming to Nintendo Switch.
arrange the pieces, then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen
Oh yeah, this is
flow
my
through
favorite part of
and
having a
maintain the
campfire.
right
Is this
amount of
bullshit?
heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger
And
fire,
any
just
time
blow
I've
on
seen a
it.
campfire or a
Sometimes,
fire
though,
in a
little
fireplace,
patience
I'm
is
just
all
like,
you need.
yo, I want to
So
do
roast
all
some
the most
marshmallows
annoying parts of
or
this.
set off
Get out of the
fireworks
way.
to
I'm
light
gonna
up the
handle
sky.
this. That's what
You
I
can
do.
also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions.
Master Asia is the least
But
insane
try
Gundam name.
mastering
Yeah, but
your
I didn't know that at the
campfire
time, so it was
making
just like,
skills
okay,
first.
they
With
have like the
compatible USB
traditional
camera,
like Kung
you
Fu
can enjoy
Sensei
each other's
dude, and they
company
name
around
him
the campfire.
Master Asia.
You might even strike
know?
up some interesting conversations.
What in the shit am I looking
Relax
at?
and stay a while.
That was horrifying. I
When
hated
Chilling by
that.
the Fire sparks to life on Nintendo Switch 2.
That's the exact
Later
opposite
today.
of what a campfire is. I'm gonna be seeing that shit in my
Fight
nightmares.
battles big and small in these games.
They
Apex
just try to,
Legends
they
is
try
coming
to just
Nintendo
kind of
Switch
sneak
2.
back through and just like fucking terrifying head
Squad
bubbles.
up
It's like
and
Space
survive
Raiders
19
came back
other
in
teams
HD.
Battle Royale.
Ew. Ew,
Or
I
show
hate
off your
it.
skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance.
What game is
Build
this?
your crew and aim for victory when
They're acting
Apex
like I should know what
Legends
this is.
launches on the
Oh,
Nintendo
it's
Switch
this.
2 system August 5th.
Sorry,
along
I'm
with the new
old.
season.
I don't know any of
Showdown.
this. Gotta use the
To
Switch
cure a
camera for
witch's
something.
illness,
Ah,
the
we're
tiny
already
familiar
starting to like,
embarks on a
please
grand
find a use
adventure.
case for this garbage era
With your
of the
magical
Nintendo
froggy
thing.
backpack in tow. You can climb, pull,
Ah, that's
and
what I
even
did with the
swing
cinnamon
to
roll.
greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together
I dropped
in
it on the
online
carpet
co-op.
too. That wasn't.
A Little Mouse's
That wasn't fun to
magnificent
clean.
adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Hella what?
next year. Explore a galaxy full of opportunity.
I doubt it.
Embark on a journey across the iconic galaxy far, far away in this open world action adventure
Secret
game
Opium Simulator.
taking place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films.
Yeah, because God
You'll
forbid
take
you
on the
go
role of
anywhere
Kay Vess,
fucking else
who,
in
along
this
with her
Star
companion
Wars
Nix,
universe.
is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar.
Jesus
As you
Christ.
fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates. And gain
Can
the
we
means
please
to
just
start
leave
a
the
new
era
life.
of everything being a
Traverse through
nostalgic
space
grab?
by
Like,
ship on
you can
Kay's
do
Trailblazer,
anything with Star
or by
Wars.
land on her
They have
S-57 Cardinal
in all those
speeder.
novels that they made
Take on
non-canon.
quests that blend stealth and shooting
just
with some puzzle
Do
solving
literally
mini-games
anything
in
else,
between.
please.
Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim. And get ready to live the life of a scoundrel.
No,
when
you gotta be like, oh my god,
Star
Lois,
Wars
it's
Outlaws launches
it's
on
Lando
Nintendo Switch 2
Calrissian.
September
I
4th.
can't, I don't watch
Pre-orders are
Family
available
Guy.
now on
I can't do
Nintendo
a Peter
eShop.
Griffin voice. Or any voice,
Survive
really.
the future. Salvage the past.
This looks exactly the same as the previous game.
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse
It's either
to
this era or the
uncover
sequel era, and that's
mysteries
this
of
nostalgic way
world.
too. No! No, you could.
In the future,
The Star Wars
dangerous
extended
creatures
universe
born
is
from the
so
remnants of
big. You
humanity
could. There's
prowl
tons
the
of stuff
wasteland.
you could do, or you could just make something up.
You'll need to craft ammo and
You
supplies
could just make
with
something
limited
up.
resources to fend off brutal enemies.
Just put like lightsabers
But don't
and
let your
force shit
guard
in it.
down after defeating them.
Have it take place at a different place at a different
If a
time.
monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose of enemies. You'll also
This looks
come
like
across
something for
rifts
Yuffie.
that allow you to travel back in time.
This seems like
By
something
extracting
Yuffie
the
would play.
essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen your own abilities.
Everything in universe happened
However,
within the
there's
span
a
of 2
price
years.
to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions
But
and lose your grip on reality.
Then expand the time.
What caused the world to collapse?
Do something else, I beg you.
And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos: The New Dawn
How do you see out of
launches on
that?
Nintendo Switch 2, September 5th. The dragons of the East and West clash.
極道の世界で竜と呼ばれる男は一匹でええんですわ。あんたもそう思い
Only
ます
I
よ。
get to be like a dragon.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
No, I get one of the
Kamurocho,
strengths
Tokyo,
of the Switch
Sotenbori,
family is
Osaka, two
getting ports of
prolific
fucking
entertainment
everything on their
districts in
Son.
Japan, where the former
But sometimes
dragon
it does
of Dojima,
like
Kazuma
lead to
Kiryu,
me just being like,
faces
this
down
wasn't
the
already on
dragon
there?
of Kansai,
you're
Ryuji
still on
Goga.
this? Just buy a freaking PlayStation already, God.
存分暴れたれ。
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else
And the
at your
Switch, too.
disposal.
I guess since
Plus,
it's
there's
like
still plenty else to do around the cities.
a port of a
Enjoy
PS4
darts,
game, then maybe they were
karaoke,
like, all right, let's just take advantage of
even
like
golf.
the extra horsepower
There's
of the
no
Switch 2
shortage
here
of
that makes the
things to do.
port like perform better.
どいつもこいつもバカばっかりだ。
関東の極道組織の存亡をかけたぞ。
A deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th. And Yakuza Kiwami,
Reminds me
the
of when the
story
Wii
that
dropped and
launched the
suddenly
Epic
got a bunch of
series,
ports of
is
3-year-old
also launching
games.
on Switch 2 the same day, featuring enhanced
Yeah,
graphics,
that wasn't
improved frame
very
rates,
exciting
and
either, but it
additional
was at
language
least like
support.
kind of understandable because, you know, the Wii existed in this weird, like,
There are plenty more games
side
heading to
generation
Nintendo Switch
hardware-wise.
and Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a quick look.
Hey, there's plenty of women in the Yakuza franchise. I get to hang out with so many prostitutes. Wow. Wow, baby. Wow. Wow, mascot ball. Wow. Wow, hello. Oh, cinnamon roll! Wow, Saga, I don't understand these games at all. Wow, Shinobi. I gotta check this out. I've been pretty deep in the backlog, so like there's a bunch of new games coming out that are actually like look cool, and I haven't checked them out yet.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games to show you. Please take a look.
Oh boy.
To pass through that door is to pass through time. To travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in HD 2D. This is Philabildia, a continent overrun by beast tribes.
Philabildia?
A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom.
I thought it was
to
going to be
investigate.
Octopath 3 at first too,
Facing
but
danger is what adventurers do.
I guess
At
this
his
is the new
side
thing.
is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together,
Well, people
the
aren't gonna be
duo
annoying about
venture
that at all.
beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with
Flipper-dibble, the
all
random shit
sorts
Jack
of
Black
foes.
says.
In battle, study your
Flipper-dibble,
opponent's moves
dibble-dibble,
carefully
ba-doo.
and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes.
Status gauge in the
Bows
bottom
and
left.
arrows to target enemies
You're right.
from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer.
Wow.
And more. There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all.
We need to
You can
have this
also
narrator on
strengthen your weapons by
everything.
equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all
I'm
sorts of
getting
variations
so excited
to find
because
the
she's so
playstyle
excited.
that works for you.
Like this is like the most
Your
any trailer
fairy
narrator has
companion,
ever just convinced
Faye,
me of
can
just like,
also attack
look at how cool this
and
shit
pick up
is.
items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your
This is just kind
adventure.
of mid-East. I mean, I haven't made an East game like this in forever, so...
Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000
Also,
years.
HD2D is just a fucking art style. Why does it have to be
Adventures of
turn-based,
Elliot,
yo?
The Millennium Tales launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Does this really need to be a
After
Switch
today's
2
presentation,
exclusive?
a debut
Really?
demo will be
Really?
available, and there will be an upcoming survey to gather
There's
player
no reason
feedback.
for this to be a Switch 2 exclusive! Get the fuck out!
In the beginning.
Oh, we're
there
doing more of
was
this?
nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
0?
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
You know, Noth just yesterday was like he would love to see an Octopath 3, and it seems like they're going out of their way to make it so he just slightly didn't call it.
Here, laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Playback stop? What the fuck?
Octopath Traveler 0.
I don't know why that happened.
December 4th, 2025.
This is Windows being weird. Sorry about that.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
We'll have to go back and watch that bit again then. Wow. Wow, football was real. I was just messaging Noth about Octopath, and I guess for some reason it made the capture fuck out. But that's okay. Look at all that. See, I missed that bit now. Alright. Okay. Do I have to wait for... Okay, I can just rewind here. I forgot this wasn't Twitch.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready. We've come
Like, my exposure to Octopath is pretty much just watching Noth play, because I have 5 billion RPGs that I need to play.
Laughing and smiling just one more time.
So I'm assuming that the 0 is just like they're setting it earlier in the setting or something? Because otherwise it's like, yep, that looks like Octopath to me.
That unfolds across Orstera.
That's a whole fucking lot of people. Is that a wife? Is that a wife on a bridge?
On December 4th, 2025.
It's a creation myth game. Interesting, interesting. You can create the myth. Woman attack. This is just the thing now. This is just the thing is chat bullying me because I like girl. How dare you? Let's put the preview music on again while I talk. Okay. Yeah, there was some interesting stuff in there. Yeah, like definitely interested in those new Square Enix games, and I don't have a Switch 2, and I don't plan to buy a Switch 2 anytime soon for various reasons. So like, I guess that means I'm now in the camp of waiting for the PlayStation port. I wasn't expecting that. Like, why the fuck do this have to be on Switch 2? Like, Octopath 0 was on Switch 2 only as well, right? Oh no, that one's on both. That one's on both, but the fucking Red Mage East game has to be a Switch 2. What? I don't really understand how that works. Like, that game was just Switch 2, so what the... Huh? But they look the fucking same. Considered getting a Switch 2 when they stopped detonating upon contact with used games. That's definitely one of many things. It's just Nintendo being, particularly untrustworthy right now. Like, obviously, corporations are never your friend, but, like, if you're gonna buy stuff from a corporation, you at least have to be like, alright, worth it, you know? And then all the game key shit, I really hate the game key shit. All my homies hit the game key shit. That needs to fucking stop, like, post-haste. It would be nice if that just kinda, like, goes away quietly, you know? where it's like they made a big deal out of it and they were doing all that, and then suddenly like it just comes to a point where like games just aren't using it. Might get a Japanese regionalist if I can land one. Why that specifically? Is there a reason to have that one? Future pricing nonsense. Fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, like, I don't know what the why the fuck Nintendo is just like, alright, we fucking made it back on top, and we're immediately gonna do everything we can to ruin that. And my hope had been that the Switch 2 would not immediately sell like hotcakes, so that Nintendo would actually have to be like, oh wait, maybe we shouldn't be quite so blatantly shit. But everyone went and pre-ordered one anyway, so it's just like, alright, well, you get what you deserve, I guess. But I don't. Yeah. And like I've said before, like, I don't mind, I'm not, like, a huge, like, stickler for the console price. I don't think that's a big problem. I think it was pretty much what I expected. I don't like where game prices are going. I really hope that, like, it's not gonna become the norm to have, like, freaking $80 games. That's not something I want to deal with. And people like to point out, like, well, you know, in the 80s and 90s, games could cost all sorts of stuff, and there would definitely be games that would cost that much. And it's like, okay, well, first of all, it's hard to it's hard to compare price stuff over decades because of how inflation works, and then also there were more cheaper games back then too. Like, that's how a lot of those really, like, shitty games sold, was because they were cheaper. So, you know, if they go, like, all over the place with the pricing, and then Nintendo's like, okay, here's, like, this super massive thing that happens to be more expensive, then, like, sure, fine, maybe. But, so far they're not proving that that's worth it. Like, I don't see what makes a Mario Kart or a Bonanza, like, have more value than buying a game at a more normal price, you know? Let's go back to Nintendo games selling N64 numbers. You see, shit like that kind of needs to happen to keep the corpos in check. Like, if capitalism worked, that's how it would work. Corporation does shitty things and then people don't give them money. Unfortunately, people are fucking stupid, so they'll still give them money and then complain. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. But like, yeah, I expect some years down the line the Switch 2 is gonna have enough games that, like, I'm like, alright, time to get one of these. Because, like, Donkey Kong already looks really fun, and I'm just watching other people play it. And then if they're really gonna start, you know, hammering on the good exclusives, then eventually it's gonna be like, well, fuck. I gotta do that now. But I guess for now, I'm just fine with just sitting over here on the sidelines, and I can't imagine that, like, the Square Enix East-style game, I forgot what it was called, I can't imagine that's not eventually gonna get ported to PlayStation, just like the Octopaths did, so, The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. It's a fairly generic title, but sure. At least it's a real title, unlike, you know, fucking Octopath and Triangle Strategy. I guess Octopath is fair enough, but like Triangle Strategy, that's not a name, come on. That's a description. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. So, Various Day Life. I fucking forgot about Various Day Life. Like, that is a fucking manga author who barely knows English trying to make a cool official English title and then everyone's forced to use it kind of thing. You think Square fucking Enix would know better. Alright, obviously, this was not planned because Nintendo announces these things the day fucking before. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go off and later today I'm gonna try to do a roundup stream, PCE roundup. I gotta burn a few discs for that. And yeah, in the meantime I will be on the Discord and stuff, I guess. Ifu! It was fine. Also, I wanted to do a stream like yesterday or the day before. I wanted to start Metroid, and I fucking could not. I have been so fucking tired because I've been sleeping like garbage. I don't know what it is. I just have these periods where I just cannot fucking sleep good. Like, I have my pills, I have my floofy pillows, I have my air conditioning. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do to get good sleep. But it just doesn't work sometimes. So, yeah. I can't believe they announced the Princess Peach dating simulator, and that was the reason that they had to mention that she's not dating Mario, so that all the people who were against cucking wouldn't feel bad about buying it. That was pretty crazy. Okay, but real talk. I'm gonna head off here. I'll see you later today if y'all are around. That's gonna be at 1 p.m. PCE roundup. In the meantime, I'll be on the Discord and stuff if you want to chat. Might even hop into voice chat at some point, but yeah, I gotta make sure I don't overexert my voice, because you're not supposed to do that shit that early in the morning, Nintendo! Alright, bye!